Hey guys, it's your girl Bad on BB here, and it's 2021. A lot of people are working on their goals physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And I know one of mine for sure since 2019 actually has been to boost my credit. And I have received some good news and attained quite a little bit of experience in that over the time. So on my mission to be the rich aunt, it's only right that I tell you what your mama never told you, nieces and nephews. Let's talk about how to fix your credit score the bougie, lazy way. Now, the quickest, simplest way I learned this was from my mentor, a lady on the internet known as Boss Lady. She has these financial literacy and credit repair and internet marketing seminars called the Foundation to Elevation Seminar. And she was talking about credit repair specifically. So this first one I learned from her, which is pay for delete. Now, first off, you have to have access to your credit scores. You get 3 free credit scores once a year from Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. You can go to annualcreditrepair.com and you can get your free credit report for free. But after that first 3 free, your right as an American is gone, baby. Capitalism kicks in. You gotta pay. Now, after you pull up that and make yourself a Credit Karma account, they pull up TransUnion and Equifax, but they're usually a little higher than what your real FICO score is. But they do a good job of giving you basic credit management for what's getting pulled out of your credit report. So sign up with creditkarma.com so that you can monitor what's really negative. Now, when you have charged off accounts, like I did, I have had quite a bit of credit cards that were long expired and overdue from back in my post-college days, primarily when I lost my job and I couldn't pay those cards back. That's when my credit took up downhill, okay? What I learned from Boss Lady was pay for delete. Now, how this essentially is gonna work is you want to wait until the end of the year. Why? Because when I say look at your charged accounts, I mean these are accounts that are already charged off. The credit is closed. They can't do any more damage on your report anymore aside from just being there. The damage is done. But it will extremely, I don't know how extremely, but it will boost your credit score up if you get this loose stuff deleted right away. This works right away in the event that, hey, I want to move into a better apartment ASAP, get a new car ASAP. For things like that, and you want it removed like within 30 days, pay for delete is definitely the way to go. And how pay for delete works, you look at the bad credit, the charged off of your account, you looked at the charged off accounts on your credit report, and you wait until the last week of the month. Why the last week of the month? Because quotas. These credit agencies, I mean, say you have a Bank of America card or whatever, they've sold the debt off to some no-name debt collector. These debt collectors don't really give a damn. They want to see that they can get whatever they can from you. So wait till the end of the month because they have quotas to make and they're more likely to negotiate prices down with you. So if your debt is about $500, you want to have at least half. So at least have $250 cash that you can pay these people to get this deleted. You wait till the end of the month, the last week of the month, you call them up and say, hey, you never admit to debt. Never. Act, okay? Use your acting skills. You're like, hi, I want to speak to somebody about getting something removed off my credit. At this point, you want to negotiate how low you can go in order to get this removed off of your credit report. Half is the most you want to pay. I don't know how good of a negotiator y'all is. I know I'm bad, but you want to not go over half ideally. You want to get the most for the least, okay? I don't know how good y'all negotiation skills is. Mine aren't very good. but you want to have negotiation skill and you want to talk them down as low as they can go to delete it right now. And before you give them any credit card information, you pay any of that credit report off, write off any checks, you ask in writing for what they said they were going to do. You tell them, I don't care. Now this I was really adamant on. Yes, I need that sent in writing to me that you're going to delete this in exchange for this amount of payment today. And once they send that information over and you sign off on it, then you have documentations which will clearly state that if that is not taken off within 30 days, you can take that documentation that this debt collector sent you to all 3 credit bureaus and get that deleted off of your credit report ASAP because you paid the money. But fortunately, I didn't have to do that. The pay for delete method worked really well. It worked really fast and was able to boost my credit score for me to live in a much better place, okay? The long game though. Some of us have more diverse things that they need to get deleted off their credit. And if you're trying to get a house and real estate and build business credit and get loans, like you need to really try to eliminate as much as you can. Like this isn't for a quick fix. Pay for deletes to me are a quick fix. This is gonna be the long game. It's gonna take a little bit more time. And in cases like this is where some people will hire a credit repair professional. There are people out here who are trained in some of the ways that, well, in many of the ways that I am not, because I am not a credit repair specialist. I am a YouTuber. What I'm telling you is my personal experience, but only take this for entertainment purposes. I am giving you the disclosure. Don't be coming to me talking about, Auntie, you ruined my life. Auntie, no. I just told you what your mama didn't tell you. I didn't tell you what to do, boo-boo. You can take it or leave it, okay? If you actually need help with a credit repair specialist, I have one right in Chicago. She's actually my twin. Check her out on Instagram, Manifest My Greatness. I have somebody that's really good with credit repair. You can hire a specialist and they have systems in play that are not even that expensive. For the same amount that you spend on a date on the weekend or a good lace front, you can go on ahead and build your legacy and create wealth for yourself by building credit for yourself, which is very important in the US of A, baby. So go on ahead and hit up my auntie Manifest Your Greatness on Instagram if you're needing assistance with actually hiring a credit repair service. And this brings me to the third thing that I'm gonna bring up to you, which is repair your own credit by sending out dispute letters to the credit agency. Now, I did find an amazing guy. Thank God for him. Thank God for his simple YouTube video where he explained the 609 credit repair secret to me that saved my life, okay? If you're somebody who's not gonna be mind boggled, because for some people who, if you're a first time business owner, you're breaking generational curses with financial literacy, let me tell you something. Every step that you take towards being financially literate is gonna feel like a blow to the chest. Like I literally want to pull my eyebrows out every time I have to handle financial business. That's why if you have real bad anxiety and you have more money than you have time, hire credit repair service. That's why I mentioned that before I mentioned this right here. But the thing that I wound up doing that actually did result in me, as of now, removing 2 major charged off credit cards off of my credit report is watching this Brandon Weaver video and spending $9 on his do-it-yourself credit repair letters. I watched his video, I purchased his kit for $9. I sat on it for months because I have anxiety disorder when it comes to taking care of business, believe it or not. You know, the entrepreneur who can procrastinate her behind off, okay? Sat on this for months. As I started retaking my Black Wealth courses, shout outs to my amazing mentor, Coach Tanisha Marie. I got back into the ball of you need to repair your credit, because what's the point of having a business? You can't get business credit because your credit sucks. I had good enough credit to get me here. It's not good enough, you know? So I said, hey, I've already invested in a do-it-yourself credit repair kit. I went back to the kit and I wanted to smack myself at how easy the template was. I really took my printed out credit reports. I wrote all of the accounts that were charged off, translated it to the letter, put my name, my address, my social, my driver's license, everything in the letter. I got the letters notarized. I sent out the letters official mail with USPS. This is a really big deal, and in the videos where he explains this, Brandon Weaver, he breaks it down to you exactly what you should do. But again, this is for people who can do it themselves, who will follow the directions no matter what it takes. This is not very hard, but if you have anxiety about taking care of your business, which is most people who have bad credit, we don't like paying our bills on time, or we get stressed out and we're like, F the bills, and the credit says F you too, and whatever, we just don't smoke about it or drink about it and get over it. So if you're one of those people, talk to a credit professional first. But if you're going to do the step by step, Brandon Weaver was definitely the way to go. It's the best $9 I ever spent. I wound up spending $15 getting all 3 of my letters to all the credit bureaus notarized. Then I sent them official mail, so I spent about $30 sending them out. But it's the best money I ever spent, because today I'm here with my largest credit card that was charged off, got wiped off on my report. I'm seeing that on Credit Karma today. And on top of that, I see another one, another old credit card, my very first credit card that I bombed from college is removed. But another thing that I also did that I learned from Boss Lady about building your credit, because everybody's not just trying to delete charged off accounts. Some people actually want to build longevity and build credit because they didn't, you know, have it already. I also received such great credit news knowing that this actually worked. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with a thing called self-lender, but self-lender is basically a loan that goes into a savings account. It's a loan that you're gonna get back at the end of your loan period, but it's gonna report to all 3 credit bureaus as if it's a real loan. So I took out a $500 loan from self-lender. I would pay about $50 a month. For now, my loan term is completed the month of February. So I'm going to get my $500 back in a check this month. So if I wanted to get a new self loan, or they even have secured credit cards with self, which is another great way to boost your credit and build credit. You put the money in, you are scared of credit, you put the money in to a secured credit card and you use that like a debit. They report every month to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax that, hey, this person has a loan, and by increasing the amount of credit you have, by having a loan, you build your credit, but also by paying off every month. And I set mine on auto payments, so that $50 was coming out of my check period. By doing that, you are getting positive feedback that this person is building their credit. This person is consistently building their credit over the year. And then it's money that you get back. So it's basically you putting money in a savings account, essentially. So now I've got a check for 500 plus coming back in the mail that I paid myself this entire year, and I get a credit boost. So Self is amazing. I'm gonna leave the link for you to join Self below if that's something you're interested in. These are my 4 tips that your mama never told you on how to build your credit, because it's a new year, we need some new credit, we need some new things. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a, if you like content like this, make sure you give me a like and subscribe. Hit me up on social media, because there is no community without the you and the I, and I love hearing from you in the comments below or wherever I go. So I'm just happy that you guys were here to join me. Until next time, it's your girl Bad Aunt BB, over and out.